This is the Sakar Murli of the 9th of June 2023. Essence, sweet children, the sweetest Father has come to make you sweet. You have to become as sweet as the deities and make others sweet. Question: which children receive the blessing of remaining constantly happy? Answer: those who value the jewels of knowledge. Each jewel is one that makes you a multi-millionaire. You children have to imbibe these jewels and become Roop and Basant. If only jewels constantly continue to emerge from your lips, you can become constantly happy. The Father is pleased to see the children who become sweet, and He gives them the blessing of remaining constantly happy. You children become ever wealthy and ever healthy through this blessing. Song: you have come into my heart. Om Shanti. This is such a sweet song. Although the film industry composed this song, they don't know anything. You sweet children are playing parts in this unlimited play. The unlimited Father is now playing a part personally in front of you in the unlimited drama. You children only see sweet Baba in front of you. Souls see one another with their eyes, the organs of the body. The souls that are sitting personally in front, and for whom Baba says, sweet children, also know that. Baba says, I have come to make all of you children very sweet. Maya has made you very bitter. Only the Father comes and explains this. You used to be so sweet. When you go to the temples, you consider the deities to be so sweet. You look at the deities with such sweet vision. You wait in anticipation for the temple to open so that you can have a sight of the sweet deities. Although they are made of stone, you understand that they were sweet when they existed. You go to the Shiva temple. He is the sweetest. He definitely also existed in the past. The sweetest of all, the sweetest Father of all, must definitely have come in Bharat. All those who are in the temples existed in the past. They must definitely have done something when they existed. It would only be the children who know the sweetest Father. Therefore, it would definitely be said that the incorporeal Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, is the sweetest of all. There is a lot of praise of Shiv Baba in Bharat in particular, and the whole world in general. Many say Shiva, Kashi, Vishwanath, Ganga. Shiva, the one who resided in Kashi, the Lord of the world who brought the Ganges. They even go and reside there. This Baba has also gone around everywhere. People praise Shiva so much. The Father knows that all of you are sweet children. You are the children of the family. Each one of you receives your part number-wise. However, everyone's vision would go to the hero and the heroine. They sing, you are the mother and father to those who are the hero and heroine in this drama. You children know that you are sitting personally in front of that mother and father. You are not in front of the world. This is incognito. They have completely lost all name and trace of this one. They just have the image, but you can't tell anything from that. There are many worshippers of Shiva, but they don't have his full introduction. You know that Shiv Baba is the sweetest, and that no one can be as sweet as he is. If that sweetest Father didn't come, how would this impure world become pure? At this time, no one except you children are sweet. They say, Shiva Hum, I am God. However, God is the sweetest. He is the resident of the supreme abode. How can you say Shiva Hum, that is, I am God, in this impure world? God is the creator and the purifier. All devotees remember God. It isn't that all devotees are God. Only incorporeal Shiva is said to be the sweetest. You will go to sweetest heaven through sweetest Baba. A dynasty is being created. Sweetest Baba is making us most beloved and sweet. Whatever someone is like, he will make others the same as himself. He says, I am incorporeal. You souls are also incorporeal. A Shiva Lingam is worshipped in the Shiva temple. When they create a sacrificial fire, they create salagrams and Shiva. They then worship those. Big merchants create sacrificial fires. They make a lingam of Rudra Shiva and also make salagrams. Brahmin priests carry out the worship. Now you Brahmins were worthy of worship, and you then became worshippers. They make a big lingam of Shiva and small salagrams and worship those. That is called the sacrificial fire of Rudra. So that is worshipping clay. They make idols, etc. of clay as a memorial. Worshippers then sit and worship them. Bharat was worthy of worship. There was no worshipping in the golden and silver ages. For half a cycle there is knowledge, and for half a cycle there is devotion. It is remembered, you are worthy of worship and you are a worshipper. Then they say, all are God. They believe that God was worthy of worship and that God became a worshipper. That is called the Ganges flowing backwards. Everyone calls out to the Father, O God, O Purifier, O Merciful One. To call out means to invoke. For half a cycle, devotees make invocations on the path of devotion. In heaven you will be the masters. The Father says, I am making you the sweetest. God the Father is so sweet, so lovely. Shiva is the innocent Lord. They would not even mention the name of Shankar. Shiva is incorporeal and Shankar is subtle. So saying that both of them are one and the same is wrong. When human beings go to anyone's temple, they only worship the incorporeal one. They have mixed everyone up. They sing the praise of Rama and Narayan. There is a vast difference between Rama and Narayan. They have put all of them together. No one knows who Vyas was. In fact, you are the true Vyas, the children of Sukdev. Baba sits here and gives you the knowledge of easy yoga and tells us that we are the true Vyas, the children of Sukdev. We are Brahmins. He sits here and teaches us easy Raj Yoga in a practical way, through which we change from human beings into deities. They go in front of the deities and sing, "We are sinners, degraded and bitter." They are very sweet. This Lakshmi and Narayan have taken 84 births. The same applies to you. Only you receive this knowledge. Lakshmi and Narayan will not have this knowledge there. There we don't make anyone into deities through this knowledge. So what will we do there? Here you are so useful. We are now the children of sweetest Baba. We will then become Sri Lakshmi and Narayan. You know that we are becoming the sweetest through the sweetest Father. Shiv Baba is Shri Shri, the sweetest of all. We also become sweet through him. We cannot call ourselves Shri Shri. This is something to be understood. To the extent that you become bodiless and soul-conscious and remember the sweet Father, to that extent you will become sweet. You have to become soul-conscious and remember the Father and the inheritance. Don't forget this main thing. If you remember me, you will become as sweet as I am. You should remember such a Father who makes you like this so much. It is as though Baba is a mountain of sweetness. It is said, receive happiness by remembering him. This is not a rosary of which you have to turn the beads. You don't have to turn the beads of any rosary. You simply have to remember me. No one knows in whose memory the rosary is created. They simply continue to say Rama, Rama and turn the beads of a rosary. You now understand that you are the children of Rama, Shiv Baba, and that is why we remember him. To turn the beads of a rosary is a sign of being a worshipper. We remember Baba a great deal. We become ever healthy and free from disease by having remembrance. Baba repeatedly tells you, consider yourselves to be bodiless and remember me, and your boats will go across. There aren't any human beings with 10 or 20 arms or an elephant's trunk. Nor can deities be born by someone sneezing. When you hear all of those things now, you wonder what all of that is. All of that is the paraphernalia of the path of devotion. In the Golden Age, none of those things will exist. Devotion lasts for half a cycle. Knowledge doesn't last for half a cycle. Only the reward of knowledge lasts for half a cycle. You receive the inheritance for 21 births through knowledge, just as you receive the inheritance of devotion. Devotion is at first Sato Pratan, and it then goes through the stages of Sato, Rajo and Tamo. That too is like an inheritance that you receive from the Father. So first of all you are Sato Pratan, and then you go through the stages of Sato, Rajo and Tamo. The inheritance of knowledge is also Sato Pratan, Sato, Rajo and Tamo. These things have to be understood. First of all, you souls have to understand that you are the children of the most beloved Father. The Father has entered this body. How could he speak a Murli without a body? The incorporeal world is the silence world. Then there is the movie, the subtle region. And then this is the talkie. There are the three worlds. You listen to everything new. No one else in the world can know this. You souls know that you come from the silence world. That place is called Brahman because we are the residents of that place. Souls reside there in an egg-shaped form. However, they are not like that. If you say that he is a star, how could a star be worshipped? How could you place fruit, flowers or milk on it? The name Shiva is fine. It isn't that because he is the Father he is big and we souls are small. Supreme means the soul that resides in the supreme abode and is the most beloved. You know that you now have to follow the Father's Srimat. Baba, the sweetest of the sweet, comes and makes us most sweet. When a soul becomes sweet, he receives a sweet body. The Father says, simply remember the seed and the tree. The Father, the seed, is up above. He is the seed of the tree. This is the foundation. Other twigs and branches emerge from this. This isn't in the intellect of anyone in the whole world. Baba says, beloved children, the incorporeal Father is speaking through this body. You listen with those ears. It is souls that imbibe. When the sun of knowledge rises, the darkness of ignorance is dispelled. There is the dark night. Human beings think that it will get darker still. However, this is extreme darkness. Human beings don't know this. You now know the Creator and the beginning, the middle and the end of creation, whereas sannyasis say that he is infinite. God, your ways and means are unique. You understand that God himself comes and grants liberation and salvation. You know that you will become Narayan from an ordinary man and Lakshmi from an ordinary woman by following Srimat. The intoxication is so great. There is one aim and objective. You might become a barrister, but you would become that number-wise. This is why you have to follow the mother and father. You know that the mother and father make effort and claim number one, and so you should also make effort. You also become the sweetest. Children gain the throne of their parents. When the children have grown up and become seniors, the parents come down. That is like you inheriting the throne of your parents. You children have to become very lovely and very sweet. Only jewels should always emerge from your lips. You are Rup and Basant. They sat and made up a story. These are the jewels of knowledge. Baba knows the jewellery business very well. The jewellery business is considered to be the highest of all. These are the jewels of knowledge. Each jewel is imbibed. Through these you become multi-millionaires countless times over. Your palaces will be built of golden bricks and studded with diamonds and jewels. You will remain very happy there. You will become ever healthy and ever wealthy. It is as though Baba is giving you a blessing. The sweeter you become, the happier the Father will be. In a school, teachers know the students. That one is the unlimited Father, teacher and Satguru. You children are now sitting in front of Baba, and so the Murli that emerges is likewise. However, Baba doesn't let knowledgeable souls remain here. He says, go outside and serve human beings to change them into deities. Make those who have become the most bitter and most diseased free from disease. The average lifespan is now 40 to 45 years. The lifespan of a yogi soul is very long. Sri Krishna is called a great soul, Yogeshwar. When it was his kingdom, the average lifespan was 150 years. People have now become diseased. There is an account, but people don't know this. The vessel of the intellect that was golden has reached this condition because it is filled with poison. Baba is now pouring the nectar of knowledge into it and making it golden. Acha. To the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the Mother, the Father, Bap-Dada. The spiritual Father says Namaste to the spiritual children, and the spiritual children say Namaste to the spiritual Father. Essence for Dana. 1. Become the sweetest like the Father. Never let bitter words emerge from your lips. Always speak sweetly. 2. Understand the value of the invaluable jewels of knowledge that the Father gives us and imbibe them very well. Blessing. May you become full of the treasures of happiness and be loved by God with your cheerful face. As soon as each of you took your Brahmin birth, Bap-Dada gave you the biggest of all treasures, happiness. This is the gift of a Brahmin birth. Bap-Dada wishes to see the children's faces constantly happy. Constantly happy and cheerful faces are loved by God, and everyone also loves such souls. In order to be constantly happy, continue to sing the song. I have attained what I wanted to attain. So what else remains? Say with intoxication, if I don't stay happy, who else would? Slogan. You are a living lamp who enlightens the world by remaining stable in the incorporeal and egoless stages. Om Shanti.